We obviously don't have the specifics of each individual, so we can't give treatment plans. But what would be the best way for individuals to be able to communicate the pain that they are experiencing in order for their healthcare team to give them the best possible plan to manage their pain?
I would love it if each individual were able to assess their own pain, to really think about their pain and say, all right, the particular pain that I'm experiencing in my knee, that pain, I'm experiencing it as being a throbbing pain. What makes it worse is when I stand for a long period of time. What makes it better is if I sit down and put my foot up. The pain that I'm experiencing in my knee is worse during the day and it's better at night. So it's being able to assess what it feels like, perhaps measure it on a scale of 0 to 10, how bad you experience that particular pain, to be able to describe what makes that pain better and what makes it worse. At what time of the day that pain seems to be particularly bad, or perhaps what time of the week, or what time of the month even. How long you've had that pain. Is it there continuously, or does it just come and go? And what makes it come and go? When you start talking about what makes the pain better, to be able to describe in your own words to that healthcare professional, is it the medicines that you're taking that make the pain go away or feel better? Or is it something that you manage at home, such as distraction techniques, not focusing just on that particular pain, but perhaps having a support structure, having a person to talk to you and distract you, listen to good music, physical therapy, heat or cold treatments. Those can sometimes benefit and alleviate the pain. So being able to assess your pain and be able to communicate that information through to your healthcare providers, it goes so far in that conversation to manage your pain effectively.
Okay, so we've discussed the importance of how to communicate with our treating team, the physical pain that we experience in order for the best program to be put together to manage it. How do we communicate the emotional pain? Because that's a completely different conversation.
It is a very different conversation, and it's a question that I didn't have the answer to. And I've asked many of my patients to please help me understand how best we can go about treating the emotional side of pain. How can we communicate that information? And almost without exception, every single person responded, don't you realize you're doing it already? You're listening to me. So that important aspect of being able to talk to somebody about where you're at, having somebody that you trust be able to listen to you, to actually really listen and hear what you're saying, to be able to support you with compassion, with kindness, with empathy, goes so far in assisting that journey of healing.
So having a primary caregiver or a loved one that can fulfill that role for you is often incredibly important in being able to manage the emotional pain.
I've always found it to be quite startling to notice the difference between patients who feel that they are very alone in their journey throughout this cancer journey, and those patients who have great support structures, have people that are with them, that are supporting them compassionately and kindly, how that experience of pain can be vastly altered just through that simple addition of compassion.
So is that the only way that we can manage this? Or do we also include our healthcare team in the emotional pain that we're feeling? Do I only talk about my emotions to a loved one? Can I also engage with my healthcare team for them to possibly be able to assist in any way?
It is so massively important to communicate with your team. And as a reminder, your team consists of you and your caregivers and your healthcare providers. We are all part of a team supporting you through your journey. And the more that we can communicate with one another, the better. Thanks for tuning in and watching our video. If you have any questions, comments, or even suggestions on what you'd like to see in future content, please leave them in the comment section below, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. We're here to support you in your journey to learn more about cancer and how to manage it. Join our community and empower yourself with knowledge and resources to make informed decisions about your health.